Hello everyone, welcome to Windy Ridge Disc Golf Course, the home of the Windy Ridge Open coming April 20th. We are here to do a course preview. Thank you to Tyler Ford for being our cameraman. This is James Collier. He's our local highest finisher at the White River Rumble Beats here.
Yeah.
James, what do you think about the course?
I like this one. It's really straightforward. You got about half the course in the woods and half of it out exposed to all the wind, so hence the name. But right now it's just a cool morning with no wind, so it's gonna be fun. But I like the course.
All right. Well, without further ado, break down hole one for us.
It's dead straight, like 230, 250. As the sign says 265, but there's no wind, so it's just pretty much throw your straight putter and, you know, get a putt, don't go in the water.
I'm gonna throw an envy. Just throw it straight at it. There we go.
It's parked. Yeah. On AVR, pretty much the straightest putter I got.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's first putt of the day. Give it another one. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hole two. If you can see it, we've got a Mando pole. This little pole here with the orange basket up top. You've got to be to the right of that. This course is going to have a lot of OB that is the wood lines, and we'll string up some lines on the side. So everything left of the Mando pole will be OB, and then when you get into the woods, there's a little trail back there that will also be OB. This is a tricky shot. James, what are you throwing?
I'm just throwing stable, like semi-stable. But I mean, if you get it, just go pretty much dead straight. You'll be 20 feet, I feel like, if you just make the mandatory. So that's the play.
Not throwing the hyzer?
No, I don't think a big hyzer. Because I feel like if you have the wrong wind, you practice that and then you have the wrong wind, it's just
fair.
Not very valuable.
Ace run. Dang.
I'm not sure if that made demand. I don't think
was it short? It was short.
I think it did. Like, yeah, I think it was short.
The real scary part for me is going long.
Yeah.
The hillside trickles right towards the OB.
Yeah.
Like that might be OB. It was kind of cooking, kind of screaming.
Miss the mandatory will leave you with a not very fun putt onto an elevated basket with OB just to the right of it.
Lots of OB.
But I'll run it right now because for fun. Drop. Oh.
Solid run. OB line is going to be right at the backside of this little trail here, so this is in bounds. I didn't want to string it up literally right next to the basket, so.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's a birdie.
Hole three.
Not the shortest hole on the main course, but probably it'll be the shortest hole if we opt out of hole 9.
We will not be playing.
Yeah. But it's almost a jump putt, 172, really shapes well for a forehand, and if you hit it right, it is such a good ace run. And this is on the side of the course where you have the mock X's to putt on, so. And also, if you kind of push that anhyzer, it just gets so much more open down on the right side of the fairway.
You're throwing anhyzer? Because I want to throw, oh, man. Need a backboard though, that's
yeah, that didn't hit anything.
Because I'm going to throw a hyzer flip, but I'm going to throw something very understable.
Yeah. That's such a good shot.
Cooking though.
That shot right there, this is the tournament play.
It is a tournament play. I don't know, I like the forehand, I just am rusty.
Oh, I don't have much of anything. That's why I have a jackrabbit in my bag. Putts like this, but.
I love that. Oh my goodness. That was sick. My hands are so cold.
I know.
Oh, dang.
Almost the ricochet.
All right, hole 4. This is a pretty hard right turn. The sign says 222. I'd probably buy it. If the basket's over here to our right, you got a forehand, pushes over hard, or a backhand maybe forced over.
Grip lock, controlled grip lock on the
Controlled grip lock.
That's what the plan is for me.
James with the big putt, throwing a BB6?
Yeah, super understable, beat in, bravo, BB6. Almost gonna throw it right at that tree that you would try to go left around on a sidearm.
Ooh.
Got caught up, that's still a
That'll
putt.
putt. I'll throw the forehand. I like throwing a free tail. Very understable. Put it on a lot of hyzer. And you said go around that tree. I'm going inside the tree.
Okay.
That's my goal with the forehand.
Yeah.
Got it.
Nailed
Man,
the tree.
hit it solid too. Oh, go in. Dang.
Oh, what a run. That uphill. Biggest thing in these uphill putts is just really get it flat and center. That is high, but you know,
High and right.
if it was chain high, it would have gone in. Like that. Oh. Sit down. I love downhill putts. You're coming downhill.
Well, I mean,
So yeah, hole 5. This is probably the furthest playing par 3 on the course by far.
no doubt.
It says it's 386 on the sign, and if it was flat ground, that's probably true, but you got a short run up and a lot of elevation to deal with, so it plays more like 440 in my opinion. And if you have a headwind, it's just such a difficult hole to reach, but there's going to be out of bounds left and right, kind of making a, almost a key hole for this shot in the tournament. But still, it's going to be pretty wide, pretty forgiving. It just keeps you out of the fairway of hole 2 and 6. So yeah, I'm just going to try to really rip a flippy driver on hyzer, get as much distance as I can. Oh, I didn't turn enough.
Uphill.
That's that uphill for you.
Yep. I'm surprised you go hyzer flip. I'm going to go forced over and hyzer.
Maybe throw a little flatter. Get out of the way.
I also don't know this disc very well. Oh, it's also the first
Flippy.
rip of the day.
You can try that. Well, it's not really an uphill stance, but it is a long putt. So many
Thank you,
high.
Ren. I'm probably out of bounds here, but
Yeah, maybe me too. I don't know.
I mean, you can find yourself in structural situations.
Yeah, especially with what you did.
Yeah, right.
Just yank one right the entire way. And when
Well,
it's
and I'm
windy,
trying to throw that same shape. I'm just trying to throw it over the left side. And
and it sucks to try to throw a hole like this in the headwind because it just, honestly, it doesn't even make it go up, pushes them in the ground.
yeah, I
If
just,
it's coming down that hill.
again, that's why I like anhyzers, because then you can throw just your really overstable disc. And one thing I love about this course is the views. You just can see forever and ever.
Yeah.
All right, hole 6. Does it say a distance on there? It says
covered in-
387.
It plays a lot shorter than that.
It
Oh,
plays
that says
way shorter. It's
Yeah, that
way
means it's
downhill.
shorter, longer than that one, and that's not true.
Definitely. I wish I had my rangefinder.
It's like 340.
340.
Right.
And it
I mean,
plays like 300.
I'm gonna throw a mid 100%.
And if it's like, and we have a tail when I'm throwing a putter, for sure.
Oh, definitely. There's gonna be OB right, OB left. If you can see the T-pad for hole 7 over here, there's a Mando that kind of keeps you out of that area. Otherwise, it's pretty much straight downhill. You've got all the airspace in the world to the right.
Yep.
James, what are you throwing?
I mean, right now, with a little bit of headwind, I might just throw a chupacabra out really wide.
I like the driver play as well, just because of the headwind.
Super overstable fairway. Oh, it's on the inside.
So overstable.
Yeah, I did not get the height or width
Wow.
on that at all.
Well, I'm gonna throw a mid. I know I said I like the driver play. This is a taco from Mint. I haven't thrown it a whole lot, but when I have, it's been very overstable. Wow, so much hyzer. So overstable.
I'm gonna try a different thing.
God. Air shots for sure.
Yeah.
There's airspace, you could throw them.
This is pretty bad drive. If I land here in the tournament, I'll probably putt to lay it up, but right now I'm gonna run it because it's not a tournament. And airball it by 15 feet. Different disc. Woo.
Dang. All right, hole 7. This one's a little tricky. It says 240. Don't know that I buy that. Maybe a little shorter. I don't know. Can you see the basket on the screen there, Tyler?
Yeah, you can see the top of it.
So, I mean, it's just right over this hill. The hill continues down. It plays not as an island, but everything behind it is out of bounds in the woods. The drop zone is not the friendliest. I'm gonna throw a bullet.
Yeah, I'm throwing straight, slow.
Oh, looking for more turn.
Might bounce down.
Super scared.
Yeah. There's gonna be right behind it in the tournament as well, so you just really want to make sure. Get a little nose up on it. Annie.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Let's sit. There you go.
There's a putt. Beautiful.
Hole 8, 202, way downhill. And you're feeling it, it's a jump putt all day, but I'm just gonna throw a little stable putter, kind of just throw it at the ground on hyzer, and hopefully it just gets around those few trees on the left, but it shouldn't be much of a difficult challenge, ever. Get around it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's parked.
You find that on this hole. They just kind of trickle down.
Yeah.
Have you thrown the lasso, James?
I've not thrown the lasso.
I'm curious how it compares to that entropy. I'll let you throw it later.
Sue me.
I feel like I'm not even throwing it. I'm just like guiding it down the fairway.
Yeah, the other play, more putt with the BB6 for it, but it's a jump putt.
Mid-range jump putt, love it.
Well, super straight, or putter.
I'm curious how far that went. What are we on, 9? This is 9?
Yeah.
All right, hole 9. Let's talk about hole 9. This hole, it says 128 feet on the tee sign. You're supposed to play it with circle 1 as an out of bounds area. This hole is not in play for the Windy Ridge Open for a few reasons. First and foremost, it's very unsafe from the tee of hole 8, and we're trying to clear you out of here a little quicker. It's 128 feet. Not sure if that's competitive for a B tier. And if we do play it as an island, the green is really rocky and it's really inconsistent to stick. And then lastly, the tee for hole 10 is right there as well. So we're going to throw some ace runs for you and see what we can get, but this will not be in play for the Windy Ridge Open.
For sure.
Ooh, holy. I didn't leave it short.
I don't know.
I was trying to knock it over,
a
bro.
little bit of heaven. Here.
What do you want?
The one time I did play it in a tournament, it was definitely a putt.
Stable.
Come
time?
back.
Nice. Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about my feet.
Yeah, you said that one.
I should have stepped back like I was telling him.
Yeah, it's there. Throwing entropy. Ow, it's terrible.
Juiced. Hey.
Inbounds. Hole 10, 208. Find your initial gap, really commit to it, and then see where the disc goes, because there's so many trees between you and the basket, but I like throwing this the left gap, nose up with a stable putter. I'm going with the entropy. But yeah, just really try to beam it right through there and see where it ends up. This hole also has a lot of slope for a rollaway potential if you do land next to the green or hit the basket. This one is much more of just a plinko hole than the rest of the wooded holes.
Beautiful.
I like it.
Oh, well,
I don't know about Plinko, James. But I feel
Well, I kind
you.
of like, yeah, you're throwing it at.
You hit your gap and then you just, you know, hope it's good.
Yeah. It's different with putting and throwing because it's sometimes like, I'm just going to aim for that line every time.
I do really like a forehand on this hole. Forehand with like a dumb understable disc. That's fun.
Never thought about that. That's so good.
That probably hit a rock right next to it. A little weak, a little scared. But good too.
Yeah. I like this hole.
I like this hole.
Yeah.
This is a good example of 2 really good drives on this hole.
Yeah.
And then 1 bad putt. 2 bad putts.
Hole 11, one of the first par 4s on the course. I think it's going to play as a par 4, but it's definitely doable. 306, up and up and up the hill, and not a dog leg to the right, but definitely bends way off to the right. If you want to go for the eagle play, it is ripping a flippy fairway high and having, or distance driver, and having it turn nose up all the way to the pin and giving yourself a putt. If you do get it to the flat, it is just a super simple, pretty much open nose up putter approach. But there's still danger if you hit anything early and kick right, especially. There's almost nothing back here. But I'm going to go for it. I'm throwing a Mockingbird.
Nice.
Pretty much just flat. This one's pretty understable. Right at that middle tree.
Wow.
That is pretty perfect.
I will be really excited to see where that lands.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
This, yeah, camera does not do it justice how steep this is.
No, it's very steep. I mean, it says 306. We're throwing this like it's 380.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a free tail, same line that James just threw. Hopefully. Win. Nope. Ooh. Man, don't land there. Holy.
That, yeah, way all the way up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just up there, but I would putt down to the tee pad from here.
It probably, if this was a Pro Tour hole, it would be a par 3.
For sure.
You know?
Or just really nice too, if I can capitalize on this putt. That's high, so many high ones. Going.
Dang.
All right, hole 12, the 2 third part mark of the course. Triple mandatory, you gotta make it through that gap. That's pretty forgiving. It's only there to stop the straight at it or a hyzer play, which would make it really easy, but it's either a big sidearm or sidearm hyzer for people who got a nice sidearm, or for me, I'm throwing a mid-range turnover. It's such a forgiving gap. I'm just aiming towards the left side on high with an unstable mid-range and just gonna have it drift over to the basket. It is sitting right on a rock, so it looks a little further than it actually is, but it is in a rock. But yeah. You can't screw this one up, but I don't want to again.
Fantastic.
Oh, I fade down.
A little downhill putt for
A
you.
little downhill putt. I thought the thing was gonna turn just perfectly, but
I'll throw the forehand. A little tailwind. A little fluttery. But that's what forehands do. Didn't matter. Great putt.
6 holes, you birdie them all?
I was going to ask you if you know what you're at for score. I have to count mine.
I can't help it.
Hole 13, 12, yeah. 13. 13. This one says 490. You're not going to see the pin. It bends around this tree line here. This is where we get into the stretch of the course where the tree line will be OB pretty much everywhere. There will be a painted line. It's natural OB regardless. So this hole plays as a par 4. It's a really tough get for a 2. You'll see big arms try to throw over the top this way. I'm going to throw a turn, a flippy distance driver on an anhyzer here and see if I can get it to stay right the whole way. Yeah. There's this little ditch up there. As long as you make the corner on the first shot, you're sitting pretty for a 3.
Oh yeah. It's gonna have a putt at it.
Yeah.
A long one. But I'm going with the same
it
line.
faded out. I didn't expect that.
That's the good thing about the soles, because the big arms can go, they can try, but like with it all being out of bounds.
It's stroking distance.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like so punishing. That's why I'm always going to go for this
stroking
play.
distance and out of position, because if you have to throw from right here, you're not getting around.
You're struggling. Yeah. And honestly, you see, the only times I saw it, they're always pushing like to a shot where you just landed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so much more effort than just throwing it out wide like this. Oh, that's low.
So flippy.
Although it's still a doable shot.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
You may not see the basket from there, but you'll have a throw.
The one just right off short to the right. Honestly, got a little right to left wind. I'm gonna throw a sidearm, but I could throw a grenade.
Nice. That was awesome.
Nice.
Well, I went a little bit long. I knew it when I saw it fading out. I really was looking for more turn the whole way, but I don't know this disc very well. What do we think, 60?
Yeah.
65? I'm gonna run it just for the camera.
Come on. Oh.
Not bad. Yeah, it's really disappointing. That's not what you're trying to do. That's not what you're trying to do.
I don't know what I'm gonna throw on this hole.
Yeah, I go back and forth mid and putter. I'm gonna throw this.
If it's a tailwind, absolutely putter. If it's a headwind, I'm throwing a driver.
I'm gonna throw this Mako. Oh yeah, definitely not 370.
Yeah.
What hole are we on? 14? 14, dead straight, OB left. There'll be a line to separate the two fairways. OB right in the woods. We definitely are pushing the length a little bit on these holes, but these next two are must-get birdies for the MPO field, I think. Obviously, wind withstanding.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, more hyzer. Just kidding.
Gosh.
That's way out of bounds.
Yeah. I like playing the overstable fairway over that tree, but the last time I tried to throw this disc, it was so
I like
low.
that play.
And a headwind, that is my play.
Yeah.
Overstable fairway. Although tailwind, I'll throw
How
putter.
overstable? Because I see you with that Chupacabra. What else do you have?
That thing, okay, I threw it on a couple really sharp angles earlier today, and it was like flying like a stupid overstable disc, but it isn't typically like that. Oh, now I'm feeling a headwind, so I do want to throw it. Look at me.
I don't know. It just seems so overstable. That's probably not it.
Yeah.
Probably in bounds.
Yeah, it's probably in bounds and a
Give me one
putt,
more.
but I did not throw that thing flat or wide enough. Ooh. So you putt with the PA5. About a 45 footer downhill. It's got a commit. Don't get it. Don't put it high though. Oh, it's not committed. Great line.
What do we got, James?
All right, hole 14, 330, 15. Yeah, 15, 330. It's almost a repeat of the last hole, aside from there's not really a hyzer line, but another just downhill, long par 3. This basket is hanging, but it is supported by a pole on the bottom, so it's not gonna be too much swinging in the wind. But yeah, super fun hole, super treacherous green. Just, I'm gonna try to really commit to the straight shot this time, and hopefully it'll work out better than last hole. I'm throwing a new reactor. Don't go left. I went left.
That's a new reactor. That's OB.
Yeah, so much hyzer.
We do have a fairway to our left, and so there's an OB line painted left, as well as the wood lines painted on the right.
Man, should I just throw an envy?
I like a putter play. I'm going to throw a forehand because you got the airspace.
Oh yeah.
I like putter too.
I say that, and then I didn't throw it in the air. Good lift.
Great lift. Parked it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I'm gonna try the envy. Practice and not actually out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's a
birdie.
little nose down. Hole 16. This is where the course gets a little bit changed. Because we cut hole 9 back there, we like to add a temporary hole in this field to my left. One thing I also like to do this year that we need to test out a little bit is move this tee pad to pull you away from hole 15. We'll film this tee shot to kind of show you the original hole, and then we'll film what we're looking at as far as the new tee pad for hole 16. This is a par 5. The tee sign says 711 foot. You're going to play over this little hill through this this grouping of trees, and then the basket is way down there on a hillside. It's pretty nice. You got options off the tee. There is OB left between the fairways here. I'm going to try to throw a big hyzer around all of these trees. I also like the roller play, forehand, anything to get to the gap here. I'm going to try to cheat it and get around the gap. Oh, it's a little wide. That's going to be way out of bounds. There's a road that I just threw my disc way across on the right side, that if you do throw that hyzer, you have to swing back and get it in bounds.
Wow. Yeah, I don't like taking that line for that reason.
Yeah.
And also, I just don't know. It's a big hyzer, and if you don't get it there, you don't get it there for sure.
Yep. The wind doesn't help it today either.
You show both shots. You know, you got a tailwind, that's not great, but
yeah.
Kind of just aim high that tree.
Sick, dude.
Might even be OB still.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. Try to just take it out. It might be long.
Long?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I have no gauge for the distance, and
I don't need
alternate tee.
Oh, that's alternate tee?
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, that's what I want to try. Holy! That's bad. Don't throw it like that. I think it's still in bounds, but this upshot is tricky. He's going to have the OB pretty close to the left side, so you don't want it fading out too much on you. Otherwise, you'll find that. Throwing it over the hill, you got to get it high enough to crash into the basket. I'm kind of going to just hug the hill a little bit with the fairway and try to have it just get right to the basket. Definitely don't want to let it go early, otherwise it'll be not good. For this uphill run, we'll early release it a little bit. Understand that. Oh, whoa.
Oh, that wind was great. Oh, it's OB though. Oh, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. This is my shot from our potential alternate tee. We're still a little bit, we're going to feel it out a little bit. I'm not sure what we think about it yet, so I probably push the backside OB just a little bit. I'm just going to throw a buzz from here and just throw it really hard and see what happens. Oh, man, I did the same thing you did. Kind of stepped in a hole. Should have thought more about the footing. This is a putt that only hole 16 gives you.
It's true.
Short. Skirt.
I do want to putt this one because it's fun.
Oh, bad. Just bad. Oh! Man.
That's funny.
2 more.
Hole 17. 300 on the dot. Little uphill, but it is pretty, you know, plays with your head because the basket is in the ground. The cage isn't, but the cage is sitting on top of the ground, so it looks further than it really is. It is sitting right there on the flat of this hill. It's a pretty simple shot, 300 feet. You should be able to get it there every single time. I'm just gonna throw a wide hyzer firmly, not too hard, with a real stable tombstone and have it crash in. Maybe get for that little bounce ace, which I've seen. I would like to replicate. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna swing enough.
Wind's not gonna let it.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna be impossible to track.
Just right to the sky. Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little bit slower. I'm throwing a Mint Discs Alpha. It's an overstable fairway driver. That way I can throw it harder. The wind is real. Little headwind, kind of crosswind. Oh, and I just threw it at 18's tee pad. Yikes, bro.
I'll try the trooper cut.
Cut one more.
Yeah, cut.
Jeez, bro.
Who hired this guy? Isn't us.
Yeah, what do you want? You want to throw a super overstable Scorpius? You want to throw Zeke's Wraith?
No, for the
Oh, sorry. I thought you said no.
That's not.
I thought you said, I was like, wait. I thought you said no, I'll throw Zeke's Wraith.
That's why I threw the tombstone in the heaven. Pity paddleful.
Get up there.
That's how it's done.
Oh, yeah. Very controlled.
Yeah.
It's a Wraith.
Yeah, no doubt.
I have 5 million of them.
Hey, it's a good one. So there's some bad Wraiths out there.
That's true.
This is a Conqueror. You have what?
60 of them. That's my 5 million.
That's way better. Golly.
That goes in. No.
Just
But
thrown where I wanted to.
Can't really miss low on this one. Well, you can. It's shameful though. Drop.
Yeah,
Yay,
good catch.
make
Good
it
catch.
fly.
This is kind of where the PA5 leaves me questioning a little bit. Into the wind. But I'm going to commit to it just because I want to see what they do. Pulled. All right, hole 18.
Iconic one.
This is a nice finishing hole. We call it a par 4. I think it says par 3. We'll see what I decide to put it as. You play down this hill. The creek area is out of bounds. OB right in the road. It gets really wet, so the OB on the right where the creek is kind of bowls out to include all these trees on the right. It says it's 396. We're playing into a headwind, elevated basket on a mound, so you really want to be close or you're laying up most likely.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a Conqueror, very overstable. Just going to try to hit this right side and let it fade to the basket.
You want to be close. That looks so good. Let's get around that last.
Maybe if it goes far enough. That was super short.
Wow.
Kind of surprising.
I'm not switching my play. I always have thrown a mid-range right at it, and even in a headwind, I'm just gonna keep true to that. Just pretty much aim right at the basket. Oh, so much hyzer. Go. Might be safe down there.
That might be safe, yeah.
But still think it's an easy enough shot. Yeah, I'll take that.
How much we mow, how much is mown. I think that I've done in the past to the edge right here and then continued through, but there have been times where this is all just super swampy, and so we try to mark all that off because we don't want you playing in it. We might also do some casual relief areas. I would call this most likely inbounds, 99% inbounds. Yeah, that's tough. So dainty.
Oh,
nice, Tyler. It was a great effort. Pull the hell out of them.
okay, this is a putting demonstration.
There you go. That's a good one. Oh! Was it rolling? Did you get it? Because that was sick.
Yeah.
That was sick. Everyone, thank you for watching our first ever video on the Disc Golf Dojo YouTube channel. Thank you to Tyler Ford for coming out here and helping us film. James Collier for being here to help showcase the course. We're really excited for the Windy Ridge Open. This is one of my favorite courses in really all of Arkansas. If you're interested in playing, the tournament is on April 20th. We're giving away a free entry to the tournament on Tyler's YouTube channel. Go check him out, TylerFord_DG on YouTube.
This tournament's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be playing. I was the first pro signed up, had to, but I'm excited. It's gonna come around April 20th.
Yeah, you know,
yeah,
whatever.
subscribe.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you for watching.